Welcome back, guys. In today's video, we're diving straight into a scene that shows how quickly some officers forget the laws they swore to uphold. Watch as a man peacefully filming in public gets confronted by an officer who demands his ID, tries to block his camera, and even lies to back up about what happened. This one's a clear example of ego clashing with accountability. So stick around. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and support the channel for more truth and justice in action.
I'm assuming there's not a bank robbery going on in there. I walked past this place and they're all dropping to the floor and I was like, what the hell's going on in there? There you go.
Hi, can I help you?
No, thank you. I appreciate you asking.
Okay. Can I ask you why you're standing outside of a bank recording?
Well, you can ask.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm not going to tell you, but you can ask. Yes, okay. Absolutely.
Well, you're the subject of a radio call now because
what was the call about?
Suspicious behavior that you're standing outside of the bank, recording and taking photographs of the bank.
So somebody called and said that I was taking photos?
Yes, with your camera.
On a public sidewalk. And you guys actually came out for that?
Yeah, we sure did.
Crazy.
Why wouldn't we?
I mean, if somebody called and said there's a Jew walking down the sidewalk, would you guys respond to that, or is it just people taking pictures? I don't understand. I mean, it's not a crime, nothing illegal.
But it is scary for the people inside. It's concerning.
Well, if it's scary for the people inside,
do you not believe it's concerning if you're outside photographing a bank?
I'll tell you, when people are,
think that's suspicious, sir?
When I do not actually.
Okay.
When people find things scary, I know fear makes people do strange things. For example, if I was afraid of somebody outside, I wouldn't send a woman out by herself, feet from the man, to confront him. I would, I'd stay inside, first of all. So a gal came outside and was talking to...
It all begins outside a local bank, where a man is simply filming in public. A female officer confronts him, demanding to know why he's recording and asking for identification. Despite no laws being broken, she insists that his behavior is suspicious. The man calmly reminds her that recording in public is not a crime, and his rights are protected under the First Amendment. But when she fails to get compliance, her frustration grows, and what happens next turns this routine encounter into a full-blown rights violation on camera.
Me, she didn't seem scared at all, and if she was scared, she had a funny way of showing it.
Was she an employee?
Yeah, I believe she was, yes.
Okay, well, so who called us was not an employee.
I have no control over that. So somebody called you and they said, there's a man outside taking photographs.
Of the bank.
Okay, are you under the impression that that's illegal?
What was that?
You're not under the impression that that is a crime, are you?
No, I'm saying it's suspicious behavior that you're standing out front of a bank recording.
Well, there's 10,000 reasons why somebody might be standing outside of a bank recording. Okay. And I'll be frank with you, to address...
Do you have any ID on you, sir?
Sure, but I'm not a big fan of that, though.
Do you mind handing it to me? I
do, actually, because I'm not a big fan of forfeiting my Fourth Amendment rights to placate the personal curiosity of yourself or somebody inside of a bank.
It's not of myself. No. I didn't just pass along and see you standing here recording and choose to stop you. You were the subject of a radio call. There's a difference there.
It's not a crime.
I'm just telling you.
All right, I'm telling you, it's not a crime.
But I can still identify who you are.
You can ask, and I can refuse because I haven't committed a crime. You have to have a reasonable and articulable suspicion of a crime. Don't you agree,
and I could
Deputy
believe that you could be doing this for purposes of committing a crime.
I could be doing this for purposes of committing a crime.
Yeah, you're photographing a bank.
Yeah, I guess I could be, theoretically.
I'm
not.
Take my picture.
Are you serious?
Do not take my picture.
Are you serious? I'm taking 32 frames per second. Whoa, whoa, stay away from me. Hey.
The officer's reasoning quickly unravels as she admits that filming isn't illegal, but insists it's still concerning. The man challenges this logic, pointing out that fear doesn't make something criminal. When she demands ID without reasonable suspicion, he refuses, standing firm on his Fourth Amendment rights. Things escalate when she tries to block his camera and tells him not to take a picture. The tension is clear, one side standing for lawful rights, the other reacting out of ego and emotion, not law or logic.
I will take your picture.
Okay.
It's perfectly legal. Boom, boom, boom.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep. Have a good day, sir.
There you go.
Setting up right now, 5 is there a supervisor available? Don't come any any closer. Hey, I'm letting you know, don't come any closer. You can stay right there if you want to continue to record. If you want to continue to record, you can stay over there. I have every
right to walk up the sidewalk.
But don't come any closer.
I'm walking up the sidewalk.
Okay, continue to walk up the sidewalk.
Now I'm watching
this way, the subject.
Don't take this the wrong way, but have you been drinking today?
Have I been drinking?
Have you been drinking today?
Copy, thank you. And he is recording, just for units to be aware, and taking photographs of me. I have a feeling, just so you guys know I'm on, I'm feeling he's like a First Amendment person and rights. I don't know. He wouldn't talk. He didn't want to give me any info. He didn't want to give me his name. So I told him I'll start a supervisor this way then. They're concerned because he has been like zooming in with the camera. They don't know what he's trying to take pictures of inside the bank because he's standing on the other side where the window is. They want him trespassed. I don't want him.
He's on the property right now.
Back. Yeah.
He posted up on the property, so he already probably knows the game.
Yeah. So I figured whenever the supervisor gets here, I'll let them make that call if it's worth us trying to ID him.
Supervisor?
No, I called one. I'll explain after what.
After failing to intimidate the man, the officer retreats and calls for backup, reporting a twisted version of events. Over the radio, she labels him a First Amendment person, a term often used by police who dislike being filmed. Her tone shifts from authority to defensiveness as she admits the man never threatened her or stepped onto private property. Yet, she still portrays him as a potential danger. The irony is clear. The one recording for transparency is treated as the threat, while the one lying holds the badge.
And then he just started, he like took the camera like this, and I told him get it out of my face, and I tried to move, and he's like, you're gonna not let me take pictures of you, and I kept moving in a circle around him, and I was like, hey, have a good day, bye, and I just walked off, and he just like followed me up, and I was like, I told you to stop, you can wait on the sidewalk, don't come any closer. And he was like, I can't walk on the sidewalk, and I told him, yeah, you can walk on the sidewalk, stay on the sidewalk then.
So, if the bank just wants him trespass and he's going to refuse to identify himself and just fill out a trespass form and just take a picture of him, and then that's it. Just verbally tell him, hey, you're not allowed back here, you're not for a year or whatever, and you come back and be trespassing, and that's about it. But he can stand on the sidewalk on public property and record as much as he wants. So.
Yeah. He was like, I don't know why they'd send a woman out here to confront me if I'm so scary. And I was like, well, the employees didn't call us. It was someone else. I don't know. He was being very...
So who wants him trespassed then? The employees?
The bank. They said that they are concerned.
So if I were you, I'd just, do you have those trespass forms?
Yeah, I'm going to have them go print one and then fill it out.
We'll just print it and start filling it out, and we'll just hang out. So pull over here.
Yeah, thanks.
Print two so you can keep one and hand it one to him.
Yeah.
Because he's not going to...
Yeah,
I mean, he might want one, honestly. So.
He might want it, but...
I'll print 3 copies. Decide how they want it.
What's up, Billy speaking? Hey, what's up, buddy?
Backup officers arrive, and the narrative becomes even more distorted. The female officer tells her colleague she was followed and harassed, though the footage shows none of that. The discussion turns to how they can trespass the man, even though he's standing on a public sidewalk. Supervisors begin printing forms, trying to justify a trespass warning without legal grounds. What could have been a calm, educational moment about citizens' rights turns into a coordinated effort to cover up embarrassment and misuse police authority.
I might get arrested here in about 2 minutes, so if you want to stick around, I'll tell you. Take some footage of this if these guys arrest me, because I'm not going to forfeit my Fourth Amendment rights. They try to identify. One go, you'll see it. You'll see the vehicle. Yeah, it's bizarre, absolutely bizarre. Dominguez! Are you still afraid of a camera? It looks like you got multiple cameras on you.
Here, I'm serving you with a trespass notice.
Sweet.
The bank is trespassing you from the property.
From their property.
From
Sure.
their property, yes,
Yeah.
correct.
I got no problem with that.
If you trespass on their property, they will call us and you will be arrested.
Well, they're going to call you whether I trespass on their property or not, Dominguez.
Okay.
I haven't stepped foot on their property. Bless your heart. Okay, all right.
Okay.
Wait. You're not over her by chance, are you?
Sign it?
Do you have more seniority over? I do not want to sign that. Absolutely not. Dominguez, nice try.
Here's your copy.
Oh, thanks. Wait. Let me see. What does that say exactly?
You don't want the copy?
I'm just taking a look at it. Yeah, I'll take that. Sure. Peering into bank windows with camera recording. Interesting. All right. Bless your heart. Yeah, I'd get some additional training, Dominguez. You're scared of your own shadow. I'm walking up the sidewalk. You're 40 feet away and said, "Don't come any closer to me."
Did I tell you I was going to do anything to you? No.
You
I
clearly,
said you don't need to come
you
any
clearly
closer to me.
panicked when I aimed the camera at you on the sidewalk. You panicked.
Am I panicked right
A
now?
lot. No, you're not panicked right now because you got some backup here for you. All by yourself.
You think I'm scared, sir?
I think you're chicken shit when you're all by yourself.
Okay,
All right.
You can believe whatever you want to believe, sir.
Well, I saw it with my own eye.
When the officers finally confront him again, they hand him a trespass notice, claiming he was peering into bank windows. The man laughs it off, knowing it's false, and calls out the hypocrisy. He reminds them that he never set foot on private property. The female officer's demeanor changes completely. Confident with backup, timid when alone. The man points this out, calling it what it is, fear and abuse of power. What should have been a simple encounter becomes a showcase of intimidation tactics against lawful citizens.
I mean, who do I believe? You or my lying eyes? All right.
You can believe whatever.
You're dismissed without further argument, Dominguez.
Okay, you have a good day, sir.
I'm having a great day. You guys have a good one.
Take care.
Seriously, get her some extra training. She's scared of her own shadow.
Okay. I thought it was our right to record in public places.
Charles, Paul 5772. Charles, Paul 5572.
Now, not for the gentleman here, but for Dominguez, this is what we call a walk of shame. See her walking away. She's afraid of her
Have a
own
good
shadow.
day. Yeah,
afraid
have
the camera's
fun.
being aimed at her.
Yeah, continue
Doesn't
recording,
understand
people.
where our rights are. Get help, Dominguez. Get help.
As you can see, you cannot trust most police officers. And even worse than that is that we have police officers that are afraid of everything. But this is why it is so important for you to know your rights and to help us to bring awareness to the rest of the public. So don't forget to support the channel by subscribing, like the video and leave a comment to reach more people. And remember, always record the
As
police.
the officers walk away, the camera captures what many call the walk of shame. The man continues recording, proving that knowledge and confidence in your rights are the strongest defenses. He urges viewers to keep filming, stay calm, and always hold public officials accountable. The video ends with a reminder that transparency is not a threat, it's a necessity. Know your rights, record everything, and never let fear silence the truth. Because accountability begins when the camera starts rolling.